So, I forgot to tell people this. I didn't tell anybody. It was fucking awesome. So, I work early in the morning. I'm getting up. It's dark outside, freezing. And not as cold as it is right now, but it's still pretty cold. It might have just been freezing, like 32, maybe 30. Anyway, I'm just about driving to work. I maybe got 100 feet, 100, I don't know. It doesn't matter the distance. Like, it's dark as shit. My windows frosts up on the inside because of the moisture from living out here. Even with this great ass wall, it is fucking good. For what I can tell, it still gets out there. So, sometimes I leave my bath towel out there too in the front tab. That does it. Moisture comes off, I guess. Freezes right on like a thin. Anyway, so I'm driving. You get the picture. It's dark. I barely see it, scraping shit off. And something like moves and scrabblages. That's the name, scrabblages. Okay. Right in front, and the van has a big like front thing. There's lots of pockets in the area. It's huge. Like under the windshield. And I was, what the fuck is that? I thought it was like a rat. I was like, man, it's fucking freezing. Now, what's he doing? It can't be a rat. What is this? Then I was like, what the fuck is this? But then I saw it was like a bird. And he's like looking at me. He's flying a little bit, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. I guess he was just. I leave my bus doors open sometimes. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes I forget. And I guess he was just maybe it was a little warmer, get out of the wind. I don't know. He was just in there sleeping. I'm assuming. And I woke him up. And so I roll the window down. And I'm kind of like gesturing to him, and my hand is kind of like gesturing. He flies and he lands right on my fucking finger, like right on it. And I'm like, oh, do not move. I wanted to grab my phone. I was like, I don't want to move. He's just sitting there, but I can see what he's doing. He's like looking at the sky and the trees, trying to figure out, because I drove a little bit, but not far at all, getting his bearings. And he's like, oh my fucking finger, what the fuck? Anyway, I took it as a good omen. Eventually, I don't know, after, he was on there for a little bit, 10 seconds maybe, 10 slow seconds, looking around. And he flies off. I was like, oh, had a good day that day. Anyway, so that was something that happened. So, never didn't share that. Maybe a couple days ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. Right on my finger, I felt his little warm feet. It's a little bird, a little like something. Barely felt his weight. Yep, that was the song before there, and then we're just gonna go down. Don't even want to do that song anymore. Don't be salty for too long. It's just gonna ruin the next song. Don't be salty for too long. There's nothing wrong with it, but you don't wanna linger. after that one song says you were my wake up call. You were my wake up call. I mean, exactly. You were my wake up call. Makes me want to say that. You were my wake up call. My wake up call. You were my wake up call. My wake up call. I was asleep for so long. Half awake before I met you. A mistake that made me grow. Learned my intuition better too. And it is all okay. No hard feelings, I don't care what you say. And it is also fine. No hard feelings, feeling good all the time. All the time. Alarm, I was sound asleep in my romanticism, projecting things from yesteryear I'd have yet to root out. Got a little stagnant and then boom, there you go, you appear. For some reason I could not resist. It's not something I do. I was shaking in fear. I don't ever do that shit. So wasn't sure why the pull was so strong. But now I know I had about 3 more lessons to undergo. I don't like to use the word lessons, but whatever makes you know you were a blessing. Remember that wherever you go. Take it easy, baby. 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 I can't stop this growth if I try. I've gotten it so thick up in my airtime. That's the present moment if you didn't know. Airtime is really all we got. Now you know. Airtime, thick with good feeling, sensations taking up all the airtime. Distant and attention, and teaching myself by how things change. I focus this way for this long, and this happens. I focus this way, and here and there, and this and where, and time. Spending probably about the better part, or a little less than 11 months, is what some would say focusing solely, if I can, it's harder than it sounds, overriding like your past momentums. Focusing solely on like my sacral or my root chakra. I don't use these words, but as far as I know, this is what it is. It's really right around my feet and my shins. I can feel it now. It's usually something that I can feel when I'm in a meditative state, and I don't want to say that when I'm sitting crisscross, like the meditative state that most people sit because they can't do the other one. It's both feet turned up. I could, but it's so uncomfortable. I probably can't even do it anymore. Anyway, I sit in normal, and since that seating position has been used for who knows how many thousands of years or whatever for doing this kind of stuff, it has a kind of resonance to it, so I can snap into that state using that position. Not at first. I've had years and years and years of just meditating, figuring this shit is bullshit. I don't know why I'm even doing this, so don't get me wrong. I didn't just sit down and figure this shit out. But anyway, now I can do it. I've been practicing standing and walking and doing it. And it's like you have a candle. I get it going when I'm in that meditative sitting down state. And all right, now I gotta stand up and do something. I gotta get this or get that. I gotta keep that flame going. It's usually as soon as you get out, it's gone. As soon as you focus on something, you get an itch. Bam, the flame's gone. You gotta really focus. And eventually you get the momentum going to where you don't gotta focus that much anymore. You just be walking down the street, it'll just come up. You're like, ah, shit. And you take those moments to focus on them hard. That way, they come up fucking sooner and faster. And like I said, then it gets so thick, nothing else can come in. A negative thing tries to come in, and it's like, unless it's something deep-rooted, it's not coming in. And then a lot of times you feel so good, these deep-rooted things will get rooted out. They cannot last so long. They will come fucking out. And so it's a good way to find all your, to flatten all your trees if you watch Abraham Hicks. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all making sense to me, and I can see the difference every day. The better I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it deliberately, which is all what Abraham Hicks thinks, I deliberately focus. As soon as I wake up, and usually right when you wake up, you're feeling good. You can get that kind of excited feeling. If you've ever seen the meme of a guy rolling around in the sheets, just like, you can get that feeling legit. And then you focus on it for as long as you fucking can. Try to keep that flame going. And you're gonna suck at it at first. And at first, you're not even gonna know what I'm talking about. Because you're gonna have to go through some shit first in your life to make any of this shit make sense. Nothing serious going on here, bitches. So, the more I learn about it, the more my intuition is telling me that they want me to teach me. Yeah, that's what's so. It's a they, I guess. They want me to teach. So here I am, teaching. And getting guitar practice too. Something about doing this with my thumb helps me think and just flow with the words. People who watch me may have noticed that, or I'll rub it. I don't know. Something about it. It may just work for me, but you might want to try that. If you're just looking to freestyle. Or even talk about shit. Yeah, so 11 months of focusing on those points, right? And now it's just like a daily habit. And I don't even think about it. I'm almost always focused there. There's a part of me that's almost always focused down on my feet with my attention. So it's all flames always going. You know what I mean? And it's starting to spread to the rest of my body. Like I feel it shins in my knees, and right now I can feel it kind of in my fingertips a little bit. And sometimes, as far as I can tell, it comes in as pressure in my head. And I think these are blockages. I'm not sure, but I have some methods of crackling it out. I'm not gonna say just yet, because before I know that's what's actually happening, I don't want to tell you guys. So I gotta do some ruminating on that shit. Some thinking about it, see how it feels. Anyway, and so yeah, things have been moving along. My guitar skills is getting way better, healthier. Barely eat. Like I'm saving so much money because I eat so much less food. I mean, I'm surviving on fucking, what's it called? Nature Valley bars, apples. Chunky chicken noodle soup. That's probably the heartiest thing. That's the thickest, densest thing I eat. Lots of water. Salads, lots of salads. I love me some salads. Yeah, but I don't eat that much. The thing is the amount. And then what happens is your stomach, once you, those 2 cycles, you'll feel really hungry when you're trying to do this. And you're like, this, I can't do this. Because I used to, back before any of this, I used to fight for a little bit, a little amateur, like real amateur fighting. We used to fast to cut weight, and it was tough. And now I walk around way lighter than when I was like 180, 190, or when I started like close to 200 pounds, 195, and I would cut down to 185, and that was tough. And then later in my career, I didn't do it very long, I would cut down to 170, and that was fucking pain. I felt like the end of the world. I mean, running, sweating, it was like an anime, wearing trash bags. I was kind of just to get I'm walking around at like 150, 155 now, last time I checked. And I wish for way better. This is my natural weight. All my life, I was way overweight. And I never looked overweight. I was always kind of like this build, but just kind of, I guess, rounder a little bit. Never looked fat or anything. But I was overweight. So let that sink in. And now I save so much money from my fucking food that I'm not buying and eat anymore. That's so much money. And it's getting less. I buy each month. Now it's turning into a week that goes by. The amount of food I used to buy is now sitting in my little pantry thing because I don't go through it as fast. I'm eating less. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna fucking. No, I still feel good. I don't feel like I feel like saving even more money. I think it's gonna get down to even less. I feel like I'm just gonna need sunshine, an occasional salad, apple here or there, maybe once a week. I'm just kidding, but it's cool. And that's because I'm feeling good day through and day out, and it's my belief system. It took many, many years to get my belief systems into the mold to even house any of this. Because before then, if your belief systems aren't there, if you don't even believe that you can root your belief systems, figure them out, change them, first you have to make yourself believe that, so your life will, if you're serious about this stuff, your life will turn around and make you have the life experience to make you, as an individual, different in your own way. So it'll be a different experience for you to make you learn that thing. And it could be a hard experience, or it could be easy, depending on how your mind works and your current belief system. We inherit our belief systems usually straight from our parents or the people around us from a young age. And a lot of people just keep the same system all the way from about 5 to 15, all the way till they're dead. They pick a few certain things and then just drive it to the grave. Nothing wrong with that. But, it's time for something different. You can get in there and you can rework it. Everyone knows now, like, some crazy shit about the universe and how everything works. It's all vibration. It's all like, almost like we're underwater and don't know it. Not really water, but I have some theories about stuff, but it's, I don't know if I can put it into words. I tried before in my other talking videos. Anyway, it's cool as shit. So that's what I've been doing. Really focusing on where I'm focusing and proving to myself that it is fucking making a difference. But this has been for years. And at first you feel like you're fucking crazy. You don't even want to tell your friends. You don't want to tell anyone. But there's something in it that keeps you coming back. Like I was years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, just getting into Abraham Hicks and like the things you're saying, you create your own reality and all that shit. I wouldn't tell my friends I was listening to that shit. I had a girlfriend at the time. Eventually, you live with them, so they know. You talk to them about it. But I feel like you're crazy and shit. Because I didn't even come from any of those fucking beliefs. Now a complete 180. The technical thing would be that I jumped timelines to the timeline where I was already this way. Technically, I really changed my past. And technically, we change our past every time, or we create our past right here in the moment. So, like, I could say booty booty butt butt right now, and that's the past I just created. It's gone by, wicked as shit. Or I could have said something else, and I would have created that past. We're always creating a past right now. So you don't really need to be focusing on it as much as you think. Driving with the rear view mirror only, that's what that is. I love that saying. Booty booty butt butt. Oh man. Who'd have thought I'd become a spiritual person? I hate the words. I don't like the word spiritual. No, it's not that I don't like them. I'd rather not use the word spiritual. I'd rather not use the word God. I'd rather not use a lot of these other words. I'll never buy a crystal. I say that now. I'll never buy a crystal. I'll never wear these things. Because I know your beliefs, where it's at. And whatever belief you can believe that you have to put a mat on the floor and strike weird-ass poses to get a certain state. Or you could believe that you could just sit on your ass and focus and get to the same state. It means it's about what you get yourself to really believe. And that is a hard thing. It's a hard thing coming out of this survival reality. To see it, to believe it, is a hard thing to turn around. But you can do it. You can do it. It's fun. Figuring this stuff out, figuring out that life is not so serious as you thought it was. Or you can look at it this way: it's exactly as serious as you truly believe it is. That's how malleable we are, because we are our reality. And what we're doing here is what you give back kind of thing. It's more simple but intricate, elegant than that. What was I saying? I always get off on tangents. Think about what you see is what you get back. Yeah. Can't remember. I don't get stuck on it too much. But I've been enjoying figuring all this stuff out. Watching my reality slowly change, and then start changing faster, and then start changing faster, and then noticing it's exactly like how my thoughts started changing. How when I initially started getting into meditating, it was like trying to get empty space in a busy street. Every time I got some quiet, a fucking car would go by. A big long trail of smoke that I had to look at the whole time. And then eventually, my mind would get quiet. And then I realized that taught me about my thoughts. And it got me more in tune with the feeling, the body. All this stuff happened at different times, and the perfect times. It's like your life just led you to it. So if you're on this route, your life might lead you to me, and you hear this, and maybe it'll resonate, and it'll set you off on a track. The same way I listen to the fuckers that I listen to. Bashar. I don't listen to them really anymore. I post them on my Facebook page when they come up on my real thing as I'm doom scrolling. I don't really sit and listen to them because I listened to them so many years back long ago. There's nothing that they can't say that I don't already know. If I do hear something, I'm definitely posting a new one. I know all that shit. Everything Abraham has to say, I can stand up and do her job, I bet. Or Rashara. I don't know any information about aliens and all that stuff, but I'm not as interested in that. Malleable reality is what I was talking about way back when I forgot. How malleable it is. Jumping timelines, and how I jumped to the timeline that I was already think I said the thing once that I did a certain drug that made me play as good as I play now. But back when I first started, I was like, holy shit, I felt all energetic, like I was constantly exploding, or blossoming would be the word. Constantly blossoming. And just like, oh. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, oh my god, I'm amazing. I remember telling my friend afterwards, I don't know if he believed me. You had to hear me. We were in the same house. Maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe what he heard was just like trash. I don't know. It felt real to me. But when I play now, it reminds me of that. The way I'm moving, I'm like, man, that reminds me of that day. I'm just on a ramble. Life is really awesome and mysterious. What we're doing here. Way out of tune. I don't know. Guess that's right. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have any more stuff to come out. You can't rush it. Also, don't worry about bad people learning how to deliver and create stuff in your reality that kind of fuck with you. Because the real, true, powerful people, to really learn the stuff and how reality really is, you gotta have a pure heart. It doesn't. Something Terrence McKenna said in Mushroom told him. Something like that, anyway. And I agree, you have to, you can't really get to the full knowledge and full wherewithal of it all if you don't have a pure heart, or if you have ulterior motives, like you're doing it for something else. You're just doing it for the money. It's going to take a long time, if you get there at all, before you get the way you want it. But that's the way I started, and I just wanted to manifest. I was like, oh wait, you can manifest your own reality? There's something about this. Because I was smoking a lot of drugs, and it seems real, it seems right to me. Of course, now it's everywhere. But, okay, I'm just gonna manifest a lottery win. Easy peasy. I tried for years. You will not manifest something that your higher self knows. I can tell now. At the time, 10, 12 years ago, when I first was like, okay, manifest, I was not ready to win $200 million or something like that. I would have killed myself. I would have gave all these friends around me that probably didn't deserve this abundance. They would have been right there with me. I didn't know any better. This is hypothetical. I don't really know. But things like that, I was just not ready. My mind wasn't ready. I had all this trauma I hadn't cleared yet. All this stuff I didn't even know about. And in each year that passed, I would look back and be like, yeah, if I won the lottery back then, it would have been horrible. But now I'm ready. But now for the next year, I'm like, oh God, no, I was not ready. The next year, I still wasn't ready. So I forgot about it. I was like, no wonder I'm not winning. This is hindsight after years and years later. No wonder, you know, or something like that's not happening because I just was not ready. And so you don't know it. You never know what you don't know. Until you know. So you will not get where you want to go that way, but it did put me in the direction. It showed me that there was something about this shit. Like I would meditate and weird synchronicities would happen. Apparently, so much to the point where I had to say, okay, something's going on there. And it kept me going. It made me realize this stuff I just told you, and made me eventually say, all right, what is right for me? And you have to get into the mode to where you completely trust. I say the universe because I don't prefer the other words. I don't really like saying the universe, but the universe knows exactly what you want, exactly when you want it, exactly what you need, exactly what you think you need, exactly what you think you want, and then what you actually want, what you actually need, and what you will actually work for to get the most beautiful outcome that you can ever even imagine. You can't even imagine it. The best you can imagine, no matter how beautiful your imagination can go, is the lowest that God, or the universe, or source energy, or infinite intelligence, or your higher self, fuck ever Timbek man Chaki Bukala, whatever word you want to say, it knows. It really does know what's best for you. It just takes you forever, your ignorant fucking dense ass mind to get there. And it uses life experience to teach you. And you get stuck for a long fucking time. Many lifetimes. going through the same shit, tacking on all this momentum through the ages. But someone like me is gonna have to come out and fucking feel all that shit and fix it all just for you bitches. But I'm just kidding. What was I saying? I didn't think I had anything more, but I think I just said some more good shit. You're supposed to be teaching, so it makes me want to stand here. I'm finally owning that. Remember back in the day, I used to be a gymnastics coach, and I remember telling my manager or whatever, I'm just not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. Now I look back like, damn, I am a teacher. I was good at my job, don't get me wrong, and I was good at teaching the kids gymnastics and saving them and all that good stuff. I just didn't like teaching. I still really like, this is different. I can record this, nobody here. And just whoever resonates with her resonate. This is different. I can do this. So here I am, teaching how the fucking universe works with experiential evidence. At least with my life, it seems to be getting better and better. There's still things that aren't perfect, but I seem to be in a transitional phase into better things, better thoughts, better habits, turns, better things, more different people that resonate with me coming into my life, all the bullshit leaving around. I become more aware, so bullshit is easier to spot. All kinds of stuff is happening. Because what other people think is none of my business. That's a mantra that's one of my good ones. What other people think of me is none of my business. I don't know if that's Abraham or Bashar. Anyway, this shit's amazing. Whatever we got going on. The grandest fucking game. I'm a gamer, you know, and I love multiplayer games. Games where it's equal footing and the only thing is a skill, like Rocket League. I like other games too, but Rocket League took all my time. That's why Universe broke my TV. So I can do this fucking shit instead for a little bit. And so I would hop. Anyway, going off on a tangent. Fuck, what was I saying? It's a game. I like fucking games. This is the best game. Ain't no game better. Why do you think there's so many beings coming down here? There ain't no better game than this shit. What we got going on here. This crazy ass shit. And I'm sure there's way more I need to understand that I'm gonna understand eventually. And when it's, as Bashar says, the information that I need to know, I will need to know when I need to know it for as long as I need to know it. And then when I don't need to know anymore, it will flow on by like water down a river. And I'm sure that will happen. I can tell it's gonna happen. All I do is keep doing what I'm doing. Keep focusing in those areas day after day to prove myself that it thickens up. Because I don't really even have to do it anymore, but it's how I've been. Every passion I get, before it be guitar or learning to play tennis or acrobatics, like I get passionate, really into it, and just go gung-ho, man. You should have seen me training for my first fight. I was watching Hajime no Ippo, an anime about boxing, getting fucking hyped up. I'd be in that gym, man. That's how I built most of this body years ago. Through those months I was training up for my first fight before I acted in a fight gym. Man, I was training so hard. Crazy shit. Put my animes, man, will get you hyped up. You don't do alcohol anime, man. They won't have you out there fucking doing crazy shit. Anyway, it worked. I got fucking in shape. Now I got off on a tangent. Let's do this thing going. Oh, I felt extra talking. What time is it? How long has this been going on? Only 34 minutes. I feel like I've been here for 3,000 years. I'm not even playing music anymore. I'm just fucking talking. I should have made a live video instead. I'll have to do a live one soon. I think I'm done though for now. Out with water. Gonna go out into the freezing cold to get water. That's okay. Doesn't matter. If you sat through all this, I do hope it was helpful. So I'm not just sitting here. Sure, it will be helpful to somebody. And also, never mind, I'm like going off on tangents and rest. I'm usually not a talker this much. God damn, I've been talking this weekend a lot. It's been coming out. Maybe my throat chakras, this is what they would say now, is opened up. So been telling me it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what happened. I just want to keep on talking. I don't want to leave now. So I guess I'm gonna say that's what happened. So maybe all the focusing, how I say it was spreading to my body, maybe I just finally started reaching up to there or something. I don't know how it exactly works. I'm just going to how it feels. I don't feel anything different in my throat, but I am talking up a fucking storm. Anyway, I meant to say thank you for listening to all this. If you waited, if you listened to all this, you are the best.